Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you again for coming through, checking out the channel. I much appreciate it. Today I got another follow-up for you from MLB The Show 17 and Bobo's tour. With everybody knowing that MLB The Show 18 is on its way to coming out, I wanted to show some last love to MLB The Show 17. So, in his season that he's having now, he's doing real well. And I just wanted to show him some love for that, and just enjoy the videos, I hope. And if you do, definitely feel free to hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell. If you got any comments, suggestions, anything like that, definitely feel free to hit them down below in my comments section. But once again, thank you for coming through, showing the love, and I'm out. Peace.
Left-handed hitter Andrew Toles, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder Andrew Toles.
First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, I love these games. 2 first-place teams. I mean, you know you're going to get good baseball. You know they're going to be competitive, and they're looking across each other. What I really want to watch are the managers. Who makes the critical move at the critical time?
Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Well, Matt, this is an interesting offensive club. You know, they're in the top 1/3 in on-base percentage. That's one of the things they've really tried to focus on. The key, though, for them, I believe, is driving in runs. You're getting runners on. They're in the top third, like I said. But driving in runs, you got to score runs to win games. And once they start to drive in runs or figure out how to get those guys home, then they're going to win even more games.
Little tapper down the first baseline, but it's foul, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball hits the first base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag. Stepping into the box, Joel Ramirez, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled back.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
There's one on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Here's Will Myers, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action.
Myers.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Now, Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on, and that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's calling, that's where you make your living.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Dodgers leave 1. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Stepping up now, Travis Shaw. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Shaw.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Brown has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Alfonso Tejeda.
Shortstop Alfonso
into the windup
Tejeda.
and the pitch. And And that pitch catches the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now, Joey Wendell, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Now the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Robert Wallstrom. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Robert Wallstrom.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Root moving in. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Digging in, Sean Moramondo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Moramondo.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. McDonough gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Andrew Toles. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a knuckleball making him look bad.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
He has been aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in the switch hitter, BOBO Brown. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Hit hard up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off, you get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
Striding in once again, Alonzo Root. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is on the ground over to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That ball's off the plate. He pulls his hands in and gets a base hit to the outfield. And the only way you hit that inside pitch is if you're looking for it. Look at the screen right here. That ball's not even in the zone. He had to be looking inside to hit that ball.
Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Push to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, BOBO Brown. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Coles is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So digging in now, Peter Hirsch. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Peter Hirsch.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
To 2-2 now.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air. Babb is underneath this one. 1 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another chance? Joel Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Late that time for a strike.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Here's the 0-1. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. McDonough over to his left, in time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Will Myers.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Cards lead it 5-0. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Travis Shaw.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Alfonso Tejeda.
Number 8, shortstop, Alfonso.
First delivery
Tejeda.
to him on the way. Smoke toward the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Next for the Dodgers, second baseman.
In now, Joey Wendell. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Babb waits on it. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Robert Wallstrom.
Now batting, catcher, Robert Wallstrom.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand. Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
2-2 count. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Babb has a play, and that retires the side. 1 left for LA. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready once again, BOBO Brown. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hirsch is there. 2 down. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Now batting, Bryant Samuel. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly,
right fielder number
that was
14,
so unlucky.
Peter Hirsch.
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now in the box, Joel Ramirez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lays off 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers lead 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Digging in once again, Will Myers. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Myers.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Will Myers goes down for the first out in the 7th inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Ready for another shot now. Alfonso Tejeda. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Way out in front.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a ball hit softly down to third. Oh, he makes the stop. What a play. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Striding into the box, BOBO Brown. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in, Joey Wendell. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Standing in, Robert Wallstrom. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Greg Clemente will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Clemente.
Tap down the line, but it gets foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Digging in, Andrew Tolles. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Andrew Tolles.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pitch number 100 on its way. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. St. Louis is out in front, 8-0. Now at the plate, Peter Hirsch. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Striding in, Joel Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. A big swing at a little pitch. The knuckleball has him fall behind.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Around first, he's digging for second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Dylan Floro comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy in the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final tonight. BOBO Brown earns his 8th victory of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Sean Morimondo was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.